So we're going to inhale, lifting the arms up. Have the wrist really relaxed. When we get to the top, we're going to hold the breath for a little bit, and then we're going to exhale, and we're going to lower everything and relax. And lift your arms really relaxed as you inhale. Expand the ribs. When you get up to the top, hold it for a minute, and then exhale. And inhale up. How much can you lift your arms with your ribs and your torso and not just your push shoulders? And exhale and relax. And let's do it one more time. Inhale. And when you get to the top, flip your hands back and flip your hands forward. And flip your hands back and flip your hands forward. And flip your hands back and flip your hands forward. And flip them back, flip them forward. Drop your wrists, Drop your elbows and relax. Shake your shoulders, try to get them free. And lift your shoulders up. Try to hang them on your ears like earrings. And let them drop. And lift them up. And let them drop. And lift them up. And drop. And just take a minute of deep breathing, and I'll turn a little bit more lights. Hopefully that's a little bit better. And now we're going to lift the shoulders again. And that didn't do anything because it was... Here we go. So shoulders up. Hold it. And drop it. And when you lift your shoulder, notice how much forward they go, because we're gonna try to get them going backwards as we go with the class. So just right now, just lift them, hold, and let go. Poof. And lift, and hold, and let go. Poof. And now take your thumb and turn it to number 2. So if forward is 12, 1 is a little bit and 2 is a little bit more. And now we're going to lift the shoulders up with the thumbs going to number 2 here and number 10 on my left, and drop it. Boof. And lift and hold it and drop it. Poof. And now we're going to turn the thumb to number 3 and number 9. So the inside of your elbow is pointing forward. And lift your shoulders up. Hold it up there and let it go. Poof. And inhale. And hold it up and poof. And inhale. And now hold it there gently and start rotating backwards. Just the shoulders. Come up and rotate the shoulder blades back. Just as much as it moves. can't move very much because we have the ribs there. And back, and the shoulder blade, the scapula. So just lift up and rotate back as much as you can this morning. And once again, up, rotate back, and now we're going to hold it back, and we're going to let go. We're going to lift it up, we're going to roll it back, we're going to hold it back, you're going to squeeze a little bit, and you're going to let it go. We're going to lift it up, we're going to roll it back, you're going to squeeze, and you're going to let go. And one more time, up, roll back, hold, 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 and let it go. Very gently release the fingers. Very gentle, as if the arm was going on a road. Let it slide gently, very slow, up the road and down the road. And see if your shoulder is going now a little bit more straight, more vertical up and down, and not diagonally forward. So slide it up and slide it down. Is your thumb aligned a little bit more forward now and not so much in? Can you sense, can you detect any changes? And inhale up. And now open your palms, bend your elbows, and bring the hands so they're parallel to the ground. Get the elbows close to you, as close as you can, and see how far you can go with your forearms and your hands, and relax. So there won't be much of a movement. We're going to go back just a little bit. Now, if you're going to move the elbow from your body, then you can go further, but don't. Try to keep the elbows truly close to your body. And exhale and move the arms back, engaging the muscles of your back. That's it, that's what we're working on. And exhale, going back. Inhale, relax. Exhale, going back. Inhale, relax, and back, and relax. And let's do one more. Going back, hold it there, squeeze it there, make it a little harder, and now let go. And roll your shoulders nice back, just gentle. Up and roll back. Up and roll back. Sometimes it's nice to squeeze muscles and work a little bit harder, right? More muscularly. And up and back. Good. We're going to slide back up. And we're going to slide back down. And you're going to, and one more time, slide up. And slide down. We're going to kind of take water and try to flip it over the other shoulder. Up. It's like you're trying to get your finger to hook over your shoulder. Hook. 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 It's like you don't need them. Let it fall. Throw it. However it works, like let it really relax. And notice the line that the elbow is drawing in the air. Good. Last one. Let's see what the other arm can do. So the left goes to the right. Oof. poof, chuck, flip it. Does the elbow make the same arc, or is it a little bit different on this side? It has to do with your ribs, it has to do with the rotation of your back. Even if it's tiny, small difference, it makes a difference. Because that's how we use ourselves. We're going to do one to the right, one to the left. One to the right arm, one to the left arm. And right arm. And rotate your head and look to where your hand is going. Where does my hand go? And notice that your spine starts rotating. It turns. It turns. Right? It rotates around its own axis. Rotate. Are you exhaling as you're going back? Exhale. 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 Now inhale, stay there. Exhale and go back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale there. Exhale, come back. Inhale. Exhale, rotate. Inhale. Exhale, come back. Got it? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, come back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale there. Exhale, come back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And come back. Right arm on the left shoulder, left hand on the right shoulder. So we have both hands, and now the elbows are looking downwards, and we're going to make the elbow become like weight that's pulling. Open your legs a little bit wider and get the elbows to pull you down. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Take your time to roll your head and your neck and feel that your back is getting rounded. When your elbows are somewhere in the middle of the way above your knees, stop the rolling down, and now get your elbows a little bit more forward towards the knees, and get your elbows close to your body, almost touching your belly button. And that brings you a little bit further back, sitting on your sitting bone. And get your elbows forward, towards your nose, towards your knees. And it takes your weight out of the chair. Hopefully you're steady on your feet, so you're not falling. Your head is heavy, your neck is heavy, and your elbows are bringing you back in towards your body. Exhale. Bring your elbows forward. Inhale, bring your elbows in. Exhale, bring your elbows forward. And come in and roll one vertebra at a time. And change. If your right hand is on the inside, bring your right hand on the outside. And we're going to do the same thing. Allow the elbows to be really heavy. Your eyes going down, your nose is going down, your chin is going down, your head becomes heavy, your elbows are heavy, your neck is being pulled, your shoulder blades are being pulled, and you're getting somewhere halfway down towards your knees. Exhale, pull the elbows forward. Inhale and and bring your elbows towards your belly button. And just keep on breathing. However, you don't have to do the inhale and exhale the way I do it. Just keep on breathing. Make sure that it's flowing and it's nice and round, that you don't stop because it's a little bit harder. Just keep on breathing, making everything connect and flow. One thing happens after the other. And let's do it one more time. The elbows are pulling you forward. And the elbows are coming back, and you're going to push on your feet, and you're going to take your spine up and up and up and up and up. Relax your arms for a minute. And we're going to take it one stage a little bit harder. We're going to do the same thing. Let me show it to you, just a minute. So we're going to roll down. I'm going to do it really fast. We're going to pull the elbows forward, but at this time we're going to allow the pelvis to move. We're going to allow the lower back to move. We're going to allow the middle of the back to move, and we're going to straighten your back to diagonal. And then we're going to let the elbows come down, and we're going to round again. Okay? Let's try it. I'm going to be on a diagonal a little bit so you can maybe pick and see. So the idea is to get the back straightened on a diagonal. So hand on the shoulder, roll your eyes down, head down, neck down. Elbows are pulling you as if they were weights. And you get down somewhere halfway towards your knees. Take a minute to establish that you're really strong on your feet. You're sitting on the edge of the chair and you're stable. And at this point, the elbows will start taking me forward, pulling with it the pelvis, pulling with it the lower back, pulling with it the middle of the back, pulling with it the shoulder blades, pulling with it the neck, until my eyes are not on the horizon but diagonally forward. And then on the exhale, I'm going to let it all sink down, drop down. Strong feet, push into the floor and roll back up. Nice, isn't it? If your right hand is on the outside, have the left hand on the outside. And we're going to do it again. Take an inhale. And on an exhale, allow the eyes to drop down, allow the chin to drop down, and now allow the neck to lengthen. Your elbows are becoming like weights, pulling you very, very safely down, just as far as it feels comfortable, allowing the space between the vertebrae to open. You can stop at any place, you can rest there. You work in your own pace, and when you're ready, start letting the elbows leading the way. Feel how the pelvis is being pulled forward, which makes the lumbar vertebrae lift up and arch a little bit, and the mid-back is straightening, and in between the shoulder blade is straightening, and you're looking forward in the direction of your head. And when you're ready, you exhale. You make sure that your feet are anchored into the floor. You use your feet to bring the pelvis back into sitting. And you're stacking your vertebrae, one vertebra at a time, filling the space that they take in space in your body. And relax. Shall we do it one more time? Let's do it, it's fun. Right arm, left arm, head down, neck down, elbows are pulling, strong feet, because you're going to start pulling your weight forward with your elbows. Your feet has to anchor you into to become stable. Your pelvis is tilting, your lower back is lifting, your mid back is lifting. It's hard work. And up we go, and when you're ready, your elbows will go down. Strong feet, please, strong feet, so you can roll your pelvis back and start lifting and staking one vertebra at a time. See how they stake, how they take space inside your body, how they take space in space. Feel the volume of your spine. And now if your left arm is in front, put your right one in front, and we'll do it just one more time. Take your time, work at your own speed. Eyes go down, head goes down, and let the elbows become weights that are pulling you down. Notice if your back is able to go a little bit further down. Just because you have done it and paid attention. Make sure that your feet are anchored, and when you're ready, your elbows will start pulling, and it will affect the position of your pelvis, and it will change the position of your lower back and your mid back until you're in a diagonal, your diagonal, not anybody's else. And when you're ready to come back, you allow the elbows to go down, you press your feet into the floor, and that rolls your pelvis back into erect, and from there you're staking one vertebra at a time. Wow, we had a pretty physical class today. Ready? Pa-pam, 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 pa-pam. One more time. Pa-pam, 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 pa-pam. Inhale. Exhale. And thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next week.